Hi. In this video, I'm going to show you one example on how to design an exception handler, using this plugin called Bot Collabo. In practice, there are so many types of exceptions. Our example today is the exception on the input data, which may contain records that are irregular, incorrect, or incomplete. Usually, the best approach for such bad records is to design your bot in a way so that it will simply skip them and proceed to the next record. On the other hand, exception handlers usually contain three common elements: a decision logic to detect and skip the exception, a step to record it, and a notification mechanism. In this video, I will show you a simple decision logic and recording the exception, using the Bot Collabo plugin. Bot Collabo uses an open source solution called Redis. It is an on-memory data storage. It is an application that runs on Linux. And, of course, it runs independent from Stu, Pam, or your bots. As you may know, Windows can run Linux as a subsystem. In my case here, this PC actually runs Stu and Pam on Windows, and in addition, in the background, it's running Redis on Ubuntu, on the Linux operating system. Now on Stu. Here is the Bot Collabo plugin. This plugin allows the bot to interface the Redis storage, so that the bot can store and retrieve data. To show how it works, I have built 3 separate bots. Then, I have placed them under these steps just to make it easier to show them on this video. But again, these 3 steps are all separate bots. Therefore, I have end step and end scenario operations in each of them, so that they do not run over each other. To quickly show you how Bot Collabo works with Redis, this scenario generates a table in Redis using the set command here. A table will be named test, like it is specified here. Then the bot stores 1, 2, 3. A delay of 3 seconds here, just for demo purposes, before reading from Redis with get command. After reading data from Redis, it displayed here on Notepad, like so. So let me run this bot. It works like this. Now, back to exception handling. I use a very simple input data as an example. A table with 10 records. They are mostly USA, but there are 2 Canadian records, and let's assume they are the exceptions. The bot will take the input, and process them, record by record, and copy the ones from the USA to the notepad ignoring, or skipping the Canadian cities. Here, I start with Excel Advanced, and store the entire input data into the bot's memory. The bot now knows how many records the input data contains. I am starting the output file by simply writing the number of records. The number of course becomes the counter here, to drive the repeat loop. Once inside the loop, immediately we have the decision-making logic, using compare value. Simply, the decision logic is, if it's not USA, skip the record, and jump to Bot Collabo plugin, to enter it to the exception table in Redis. If the record is correct, in this case, it is from the USA, then, it goes to operation number 8, which is here. It's just typing to this notepad the output file. In case you are wondering why it has these 2 delays here. The first one was added to make sure the slow Windows operating system catches up with the typing operations, and the second one was placed out of convenience, to mark the end of a repeat loop. Now let's run this bot. Pam opens Notepad, and types how many records she found. Then, as you see, she only writes the records that says USA, ignoring other data where they said Canada, while recording those bad data into a separate, and independent Redis storage, so that the records are kept alive, even when this bot completes its execution. Now, step number 2 here, or the second bot, will retrieve the exceptional records, and simply type it on the notepad, with details. As you see, the record number 3 and number 6 were the exceptions here. Happy automation!